Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode in the Dinosaur Mine. I think today we are actually gonna do some more work in the lab. Particularly, I think I want to get the courtyard a little bit worked on because we didn't do anything here, and I had some nice little plants. I mean, I think we're gonna probably go pretty standard, have a little bit of a water feature. A tree or two, and some grass. And also, I want to work a little bit on this room here. So, since those are glass panes, I can't really put like the standard lab stuff around the walls. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool to make this kind of like a control station? And maybe, let's see, what could we do? I mean, we could work with carpenter's blocks, of course. Maybe with carpenter's stairs and carpenter's wedges, even. To get some sort of a control panel feeling going. Let's see. Oh, I read a comment like a couple of episodes ago. Someone actually said, no. Someone said, I think, that they were animated if you put more of them together, but no, that would have surprised me quite a bit. But if we have some sort of a table or a counter here, and then we could use those as screens. I don't know if there's a better kind of block in here that can look like a screen, but we might go with that. Maybe we're gonna slab it in. Like if we have it here, we can do it like that, and then we have kind of a screen on top of a counter. And at the same time, I want to be able to take a look at the dinosaur that is currently monitored by this lab. So that is one idea that I have, and I guess I should probably work on that a little bit. Let's see. I don't have a whole lot of you know what? I'm sick of running up and down for a crafting table every time. So we're just gonna place one right here in the middle of the room, just cause we can. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple of wedges going. I don't know if we can actually use them. We might not be able to use them really well. And I also want to get some stairs. Okay, so let's see. If we place this here. Yeah, this looks weird. We can't do it like that. This also looks very weird because it doesn't really connect. However, what if we would do it like this? That's not too bad. And then instead of having the monitor back there, we could have it here. And that way it looks like we have a little more of a table to work with. But this might also look just cool with some stairs instead. Maybe the wedges really do look more futuristic. It might be cool. What other shapes? I mean, those are all corner shapes. They won't do. This? No. And then the other ones are not upside downable. If that's even a word. So I guess this is the best we can do probably. What do you think? Is that worth it? Let's see what kind of laboratory blocks we could put down there. Probably the normal ones would be the best. Although the wall panels. Let's try. Let's try here. This might not be bad. Gives it some more structure, but it isn't the same color as the monitor would be. So I don't think I'm going to use this one. Pick it back up. Okay. I guess then we really don't have a choice. Gotta go with these enameled wall is what it's called. Yeah, this is still pretty good. It has still some structure in it. Okay, and then we might have like a full block maybe on this, although it would connect to that. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe have it like, come on, like this. So it looks like that's where it's mounted, kinda. I wish I could have like a, I can't though. Like a quarter block, but that's something that we don't have here. Actually, I don't think I want to monitor right there. But if we move it out a little... So... I guess this would be a good position for one. I probably need more than just those. Yeah, this is not... This is a little bit of detail, but I don't think it's quite enough yet. I mean, we might even have to do more monitors. What would it look like if I put them right next to each other? Would that look weird? I think I prefer to space them out a little bit. So what if we have one here? And we're gonna build one here. Like so. Oh man, my inventory. Okay, let's get rid of the steak for now. Maybe should have eaten one before I did that. That's alright. Like that. And then we can... That's not how it works. Boop, boop. Yeah, it would look weird. Have it like this. Like a little bit of a control center. And I would like to put something on top of that. That maybe looks like a keyboard even. That would be cool, wouldn't it? But I don't know if we can. And I probably should also cover these up from the sides. So it makes more sense. That cost me a lot of blocks. But yeah, I like that. Look at that. That is pretty cool, isn't it? That's like a cool looking control station. And we can still look through it a little bit. I like that design a lot. But as I said, it still needs a little bit of work. To make it look a little more realistic. Let me get some more off-camera work done. Maybe I come up with something. Let's take a look at different interface designs. I'm not gonna go with keyboard design, but much rather interface design. So this is a glass block. And I thought maybe it looks kind of like an interface. I brought a couple of other candidates. Let's try this one out. That looks more like a sewer, doesn't it? I mean, it's not a bad texture, but I don't think it fits in this particular case. Next candidate, obsidian. Ooh. That definitely adds something. It looks like there's like 60 different like buttons. Maybe they have another different kind of interface. Let's go to the other side. I don't dislike that quite yet. I set up some more monitors over here. This one I thought looked interesting, but no. This is way over the top. This is diamond, by the way, a diamond block. I don't want to lose that one, though. Oh, there it is. Chiseled quartz, an old school design. No, I don't think that stands out enough to be a viable candidate. We have the dotted laboratory block, which might be cool. Yeah, this one kind of fits totally in, so I'm gonna keep that as a candidate. I tried to switch it up and have this arrow instead of this normal screen. I don't know if I like that yet. I might go back to the normal screen. Hex plating. Too much. Too much. I thought maybe, but nope. Too much, too much, too much. And then the last one is the wireframe, which is a classic factory block. I don't like that it's not symmetrical. It has this weird border on the outside here, only on two sides. But this is not bad either. This is the most subtle version. This is not so subtle. And on the other side, we have the glass and the obsidian. Actually, I didn't expect it, but the obsidian is kind of one of my favorites. You know what? I think this is one of the things that I want you guys' input on. What do you think? Glass? Obsidian? Laboratory block? Or factory block? Or, of course, you can also tell me if you liked any of the others, but I didn't particularly like those guys. Gotta bring those all back to the lab, or to the storage room. Now, I really should get this storage room working. Where's your other friend? Huh? Didn't you have, like, a villager friend out there? What happened to him? I didn't clear him. Did he burn up? Maybe he burned up. Maybe he walked outside a little bit and burned up. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I should get this started here. I don't know what exactly I want to store in here yet. There's not too many chests. Let me think. On the other one I have 8 on one wall. 8 times 4 is 32. And over here I have 8 16. So half of the storage space that I do have at the first laboratory. I mean, I could expand it, of course. And I could put some more chests in other places. But I should start putting stuff in there sooner or later. I don't know what I want to store there yet. Probably a little bit of food. Different kinds, so I have enough nutrients I need for the cultivators. But other than that, I don't know yet. So yeah, that's a little bit of an upgrade for the hatchery room. Did I call it a hatchery or an incubator now? I don't remember. But I think it's more like a hatchery because stuff is hatching. And yeah, I'm gonna build something out there to connect it up and maybe build like a grown-up building somewhere else. Anyways, today what else I want to do is, as I said, get the courtyard done. So I guess I'm gonna start by getting rid most of this mountain. I mean, it is kind of a neat little landmark, but then again, it covers up this whole window on this side, and I really don't like that. So I will get rid of it and maybe put it down to maybe 1 layer high, if at all. And then I'm also gonna get rid of these trees. These trees are just gonna be in the way. And once I cleared that all out, I think I'm gonna see what ideas I can come up with. Hill is gone. And I added some water. And as you can see, the better foliage mod took care. Oh, the grass is regrowing. That's kind of crazy. I just manually got rid of all the grass under the water because I thought the grass couldn't grow under the water. But for some reason, it actually does. Anyways, it was a little bit too much of these reeds anyways. But I think it's kind of cool. It might be a little bit too much, but I like it nonetheless. And what I want to do now is complain about my full inventory. No! What I want to do is actually build a custom tree in here. And I haven't done that in a long time. So what I want to do is maybe start it up here. Having it come out a little bit like that. Yeah, maybe like that. That's the start. I'm not gonna make it huge. I just want to have it a little bit at an angle leaning over the center. And I want to have a little bit of a pathway going in here and then maybe some benches in the back so people can sit down if they so desire. Let's see, do I have some dirt for scaffolding? And custom trees are still something that I have quite a bit of trouble with. Because I'm just not very good at building these organic shapes. Maybe even like that. Is that too much? It feels like now it needs like a bigger trunk for stabilization. Okay, so what if we actually do something like this? Yeah. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's get up here. So far, it's still a pretty good staircase. How about we go about this in this way? Go further up. And then maybe branch out already a little bit. Not too much. Just here and there a little bit. Maybe this direction. Doop and doop. This might already be too big for what I had in mind initially. But what if we go out like this? Place one here. Does that look like a good tree? Let's go down. Of course, we'll never know before we put in the leaves. But we can get a feel for its symmetry. Feels like this 4 high is a little bit too much. How could we fix that? Like that is too much of a straight thing to go up like that. Okay, if we get rid of the top one and instead, maybe. What if we have a branch going off like this, and then maybe go down a bit even, because that's something that happens in nature. Does that make it better? It still looks quite weird, I'm not gonna lie. This triple high thing really looks weird. Okay, let's get rid of this one too. And instead, let this one come down a little more. I also kind of want to have maybe one in this direction, like that. And then we can have... Yeah, I think that's not too bad now. It looks kind of balanced at least. So the next part is going to be... I picked up these seeds again. The next part is going to be the tough part where... Oh, I left my leaves up in the chest. So I'm going to leave the sucker up and then... I think everything should come together nicely. I guess the grass claimed back this little water pond. I don't know really what to do about it. I tried replacing with sand, but the reeds don't seem to grow on the sand, or not to appear on the sand. They don't really grow since they're not real. It's just a graphical thing. Still very unfortunate. I don't know what else I could do to do that, to keep it dirt. But I guess we'll have to deal with it for now. Yeah, it's all gone now. Anyways, put some reeds down, bone meal some of the places, put the leaves on the tree. It's nice. It's nice, I think. I haven't seen it from all the angles yet, but let's check this angle. Yeah, I think it looks maybe a little bit... I brought a couple more leaves. It looks a little bit too trunky from this side. So what if I maybe just like that? Will that do the trick? Maybe. Yeah, it's okay. Oops, let's go around here. Looks decent from this side, that's for sure. This side is also alright, so I think I'm okay with that. It's a pretty smallish design, not too many leaves, but this way it can have way more structure than compared to when I would just cover it with leaves. I was thinking about putting a bush somewhere, but there's not really a lot of space around here. I guess I could maybe put one in the corner here. I don't know if that's too much or not. I want to put a bench right there. Also, I made some baller moss because in this version of the game, let's get rid of that, we cannot craft mossy cobble out of... I just remembered something. Didn't we get a whole bunch of mossy cobble from the spawners that we just dug out last episode? Or the episode before that? I shouldn't waste my mossy balls like that. So what you can do with baller moss is you can actually throw it on cobblestone and maybe some other type of block, but I think mostly cobblestone, and it will turn it into mossy stone on the ground. However, I do not know... Actually, I want to still do that experiment. I do not know what happens to it when you pick it up. Will it turn back into normal stone, or will it stay mossy stone? So I guess we can still try that, and then I can just go ahead and check our inventory at the lab. So I kind of want a little bit of space here. I don't know how big the area was. We tested out the baller moss before, but I don't quite remember. Okay, let's do it here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5 seems big enough, right? So that's 4 by 5. There we go. And boom. It's pretty random. Okay, so this is the mossy version. Did I pick up the mossy version? Yes, okay. So it does turn it into real mossy stone that you can pick up again. Interesting. Good to know, I suppose. Good to know. This should make things easier. And this way I don't have to go back. This was chiseled one, but it works the same with a normal cobblestone. Doesn't matter if it's chiseled or not. 11, that might be enough. So I kind of ran here for nothing. That's okay. But yeah, we should have a lot of mossy cobblestone still from all these spawners that I dug out. Well, actually it was only 2, wasn't it? So maybe I got about 1.5 stacks, I would guess. But yeah, now this way we can get more very easily. Not as easily as in vanilla, but still pretty easily doable. What else was there? I don't think there's much... Why is there a pig in the library? What's up with that? Wasn't me. Okay, let's fill that in. One here, one here. Let's have one here. Trying to connect it all up. This is not bad. Let's maybe put one here right on the water. Actually, let's place dirt here. I'm not going to waste any sand. Just like that. That's still pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay, it's getting nighttime already again. I might put like one of these torches on a carpenter's barrier here with some volcanic brick, the same that we use for the pathway down to Leo's steakhouse. But now the only thing that is missing here is actually some sort of a little bench. I think those will probably do nicely. Let's see if we can get some. Although, it's weird to have only like an old styled bench here, while at the same time, everything else around it is pretty modern. But I think I'm going to keep it like that for now. Why not? This is supposed to be like a relaxation area. And if you are in all this modern lab stuff, I think a little bit of nostalgia and stuff. Well, it's not nostalgia if you never experience it, is it? Kind of like old school kind of style, I think helps out. But I am pretty happy with how this turned out, especially with the leaves falling constantly. It gives it a really, really nice feel, doesn't it? I like it a lot. Yeah. Also looks good from up here, I think. I mean, you don't see a whole lot, but you see the tree, which is kind of what I was going for. So I'm gonna call that done. Let me know in the comments what you think about the different interfaces for our control centers here. What would you prefer? And if you have any more ideas what I could put on here or how I could improve it and give it some more detail. Oh, did I show you those? Put some fans where the computers are, kinda. Yeah, if you have any more ideas for details like that, let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna call it. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all again in the next episode of the Dinosaur Mine. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.